The strongest person is the one who has conquered themselves. It is important not to let negative emotions control your mind. Happiness does not always come from getting something we lack. The most difficult step is to make the first move without succumbing to the temptations of passivity. Many of you have read Carlos Castaneda. In the third volume, Journey to Ixtlan, Don Juan teaches Carlos to give up the internal dialogue, to stop analyzing what you are currently thinking, feeling, and what emotions you are experiencing. This has an effect. When a person allows themselves to simply release internal projected feelings, when the subconscious itself suggests what Freud once introduced the concept of introjection, when we don't feel what is happening inside us, when we don't hear our own emotions and sensations, then the possibility arises for meaningful, logical, beneficial, promising, or socially significant thoughts to come and replace our own thoughts. And, of course, in this case, I cannot be free because freedom is the ability to want what you truly desire. The strongest person is the one who has conquered themselves, said Lao Tzu. This quote suggests that true strength and victory manifest in the ability to overcome oneself, one's weaknesses, flaws, and impulses. A person with a high level of self-control can overcome obstacles, remain calm in stressful situations, and achieve set goals without succumbing to the temptations of passivity or instant desires. Therefore, victory over one's weaknesses is one of the keys to success and a happy life. The first technique is mindfulness, a practice that allows a person to be present in the moment and be aware of their thoughts and emotions without judgment. This may seem simple, but in reality, it requires significant discipline and practice. The second technique is self-reflection, a process during which a person analyzes their actions and motives, trying to understand their strengths and weaknesses. If a person can analyze their feelings, behavior, and motives, they always have a chance to improve and learn self-control. The third self-control technique is goal setting, a process that involves formulating specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. The most difficult part is taking the first step and correctly formulating goals, as this requires awareness and discipline. But if a person manages to adapt to new behavior scenarios, changes will not be long in coming. The fourth technique is developing emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's own emotions and those of others. This enabled them to lead people and achieve historical changes. The fifth technique involves developing resilience to stress, the ability to maintain calm and effectiveness in difficult and stressful situations. Historical figures like Winston Churchill demonstrated incredible resilience and determination in the darkest times, which became a defining factor in their success. The sixth technique involves self-suggestion techniques, which help form a positive internal dialogue and strengthen self-confidence. Muhammad Ali, the famous boxer, actively used affirmations, repeating the phrase, "I am the greatest," even before becoming a world champion. This strengthened his self-confidence and helped maintain focus on his goals. The seventh and final technique involves attention management, the ability to control one's attention despite existing distractions. On the topic of self-control and personal growth, many world figures and experts offer their advice and recommendations, which can serve as guiding principles for anyone striving for self-improvement. The Dalai Lama often spoke about the importance of positive thinking and inner calm. He said that it is important not to let negative emotions control your mind, as this is the key to a peaceful life and self-control. Happiness does not always come from getting something we lack, but from recognizing the value of what we already have. Angela Duckworth, a psychologist and author, emphasizes the importance of perseverance and passion in achieving success. She believes that perseverance and passion for long-term goals are key success factors, even more than talent. Jordan Peterson, a psychology professor, recommends starting with organizing your immediate environment as a step towards improving your life. Clean your room, he advises, emphasizing that order in your personal space can contribute to mental clarity and improved self-control. I remind you that we have the law of karmic logic. Disorder attracts trouble. All these tips and recommendations reflect the common idea that achieving success and developing self-control requires having a clear vision of your goals, developing positive thinking, being able to manage your emotions and time, and maintaining internal motivation and perseverance in overcoming difficulties. These 7 self-control techniques are far from being a complete list of tools available for increasing self-discipline and self-management, but they stand out for their proven effectiveness and ability to transform both personal and professional life. Using these techniques does not require special conditions or resources, except for the desire to develop and the willingness to invest time and effort in your own evolution. By regularly practicing these techniques, anyone can achieve significant improvements in managing their emotions, behavior, and overall quality of life, moving closer to achieving their most ambitious goals and dreams. Thank you for being with me, and we will meet again soon.